Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm really excited about today's video. I actually got this inspiration to do this video from Lauren Norris here on YouTube. If you guys don't know her, she is a YouTuber that I actually discovered probably like a year and a half ago after I moved out of New York. She moved into New York and my algorithm just kind of showed me her profile. So I've been following her for a while. So Lauren, if you are watching this, thank you so much for the inspiration. I'm very excited to do this year. So if you can't tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be doing a 2025 vision board. I've never done a vision board in the almost 31 years of my life. So I'm very intrigued just to see what the placebo effect or what kind of effect it's going to have on me mentally throughout the year of 2025. I thought about possibly doing a digital one. Like you don't have to actually go print out these pictures, get a picture frame, put it all together, scrapbook it out and put it on your wall. You can't just do like a digital one and do it as your background on your phone or possibly on your laptop, iPad, whatever electronic you might have. For me, I don't use my laptop every day. I don't use my iPad every day, and I just don't think I can see a full vision board on my phone. Maybe I'll do that as well, and just like a miniature one of like the super high top of my list goals I want to achieve in 2025. I'm a very visual learner. So seeing everything on a canvas on my wall every day, I think is actually going to help me. So I'm going to be making this vision board and then I'm going to be putting it here in my office because I do come in here every single day. So I will see it. I think I'm going to put it over here on this wall. But I'm going to show you some of the pictures that I printed out, and then we're going to do a little scrapbooking moment. I haven't done that probably since I was in high school or something, but I do love a good scrapbook. So I will show you guys at the end a little bit more in detail what these pictures actually mean to me and what they mean in terms of like my goals and what I'm working towards this year. Let me just show you a couple of them just to give you a little taste, you know? So a couple of them are like words. I have about 30 pictures here. So they're gonna start layering on top of each other. So I wanna put the ones that are at the top of my list or the ones that I'm really, really focused on this year kind of at the forefront. You guys will kind of see exactly what I'm saying when you see the finished product. But then we've got some pictures. So this is something that I actually saw Lauren do, which I thought was a really, really great idea. So I wanted to make sure that I stole that one. I snatched that one and I'm putting that on my vision board. So I printed out all of my social media platforms that I actually like focus on. These three are the ones that I prioritize the most out of all of my platforms. But TikTok here, I wanted to put how many followers I want to have by the end of 2025. So I want to have 75,000 and we're at 50,000. So like I have 50,000 followers on TikTok. I'm not going to put like 500,000 followers. I mean, it could happen, but I want to be realistic. So by the end of the year, when we go back and look at it, I actually am like happy and make sure that I can at least like achieve 90% of these goals this year. So 75,000 I think is pretty doable. For YouTube, which you guys are watching right now, I want to get to 5,000 subscribers. That's like the biggest goal out of all of them, I would say, because that's quite a jump. Quite a jump. And with Instagram, I want to be at 20,000 followers by the end of 2025. I'm at 11 and a half right now. So I think that that's also a very doable goal. So all these pictures I actually got from Pinterest aside from those social media ones, obviously. So I did make a little folder on my Pinterest. So if you do like some of these photos and want to actually make a vision board for yourself, and some of these photos are something that you would want to have on your vision board, you can just go to my Pinterest and print them out yourself. Everything is linked in the description below. I'm very excited about this and get organizing. It's a very inexpensive thing. In the long run, if it's going to help you achieve your goals for 2025, then do it. Let's just get started into creating our 2025 vision board. Pictures and I'm separating them into categories or category-like kind of piles. So social media, these are all words. Then there's like tons of like random onesies. These are three that have to do with like health and self-care and stuff like that. This has to do with like business, things like that. I think that's going to be a lot easier, so I know which pile to start with. So the sun is setting, so if the lighting gets a little weird in here, deal with me. I'm going to go as fast as I possibly can. So let's get started.
I'm crazy about you. I can't live without you. I'm stuck in the memories of me holding you tight. I'm crazy about you. I can't live without you. I'm stuck in the memories of me holding you tight. About a week ago, I heard your name. So I looked over to see my twin flame. It was my friends and they were playing games. When I'm without you, my life's not the same. It's not the same. When I'm with you, feels like time lasts forever.
Okay, so I've completely finished the vision board. I thought that my photo was gonna be too big for this canvas, but as we can see, I had actually some extra room. So let's go through it all and I'll kind of explain exactly what everything means. We had to have a little 2025 moment just so we know, I don't know what year it is. So I tried to organize them by like what is like at the top of my priority list. So those ones are like really close to the front, and then there's some that are a little bit pushed back. They're all still very important, but that's just kind of like the way that I was thinking about it. First thing is financial freedom. I have always been someone that's kind of like always living paycheck to paycheck. I've just never had a ton of money and I am over it. And so I want to change that this year, like building a savings, just having extra money where I don't have to stress every single month. Over here, there are a couple photos like this throughout. So like here, there's this one here, and then we also have one here. These basically mean like I want to try new and different types of like things instead of like always just like going out to dinner or to a bar or something. Like I want to do something interesting and more fun. So this is just like some pottery. This is a paint and pour. And then this is just like having like the girls over right here. This to me, I've always wanted to go on a brand trip. It doesn't necessarily have to be MAC, but MAC would be top tier, definitely the top of the list. But I've always just wanted to go on any sort of brand trip or go to any sort of like brand event or PR event. I've never been invited to one of those. So I want to either go on a brand trip or go to some sort of event this year. Here, this is pretty obvious, going with the financial freedom. I just want to have some money. Right here, this was the 20,000 followers. I want to get on Instagram. Right in here, we have social media manager. My goal this year is to either join an agency or get a manager or an agent or something to kind of help with like the admin work or like the behind the scenes stuff with like answering emails, getting brand deals, negotiating those brand deals. It just takes up so much of my time. And because my time is already so limited, I don't feel like I'm being very good with my time. So I'm not getting a ton of brand deals because of that. So my goal is to have a manager or an agent by the end of the year that can help me and kind of handle that stuff where I can just focus on creating the content. This is just a word that says discipline. I am a very disciplined and a hardworking person, but this kind of to me is I want to be more intentional with the content I'm posting. I don't want to just to post it just to post it. I have 1 week where I'll do fashion photos, 1 week where I'll do makeup photos. I don't want to just to post. I want them to look really good. I want to be really proud of them. I want them to almost look like they came off of Pinterest. Then right next to it, we have this camera, but I want this camera so bad. It also has a stabilizer. It's nice and tiny. It's compact. It has really good quality. It's like 4K. So that's on my list. It's just like almost $700. So that's just something that I want to get at some point this year. Right here, going back to the discipline, I want to be better at posting on my Instagram stories. And I want to do that so I can really build the community through my Instagram and just like build a relationship with my followers. And I also want my photos that go on my Instagram story to look like this. I want them to just look better instead of me just posting something. I want it to look cute. I want it to look aesthetic. Being consistent. Again, this is just kind of a reminder. I'm pretty good at being consistent, but this kind of goes back to the discipline about being consistent, but being consistently posting really great content. This right here, and then also over here, kind of symbolize that I just want to start performing again. I went to school for theater arts and I just haven't been performing. So it doesn't necessarily mean that I need to be going towards my Broadway dream, but just singing at a jazz club, singing, performing anywhere is just something I'd rather start doing again because I do really love it and really enjoy it. This is pretty large and in charge here. This is a like self-care thing. Not necessarily that I need to be doing like this intense like skincare routine every single day, but more meaning that I need to actually give myself a break and not feel guilty about it. I feel very guilty about giving myself a break and not working, especially since I don't have like a real job. Okay, well, I need to be working every day to prove to people that I'm going to be able to make this a full-time job. But I need to be a little bit more gentle with myself this year and be like, it's okay if you take one day off to just do nothing or to just do something you want without the pressure of having to film content for whatever I'm doing. Like if I'm going out and going to get dinner with my friends, I don't need to be filming a get ready with me before I go out. I don't need to be filming a outfit of the night or any sort of content when I'm out. Just go and enjoy the moment with your friends. This we talked about too, getting 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, to travel more, but it doesn't necessarily even have to be any sort of like craziness. Like this year for my birthday, I really want to go to the Trixie Motel. I want to go back to New York to see my friends. So just any sort of travel, just to get out, go up to Napa, maybe any sort of traveling-esque. Right here is a picture of like getting orders for a small business. My goal is to bring back my makeup company this year, but bring it back to where it's going to be successful so I don't have to close it again. This right here is to just remind myself to just be confident in vlogging in public or filming in public, and to just get more confident in it, because it can be very awkward and very uncomfortable sometimes. But also I'm just like at the point being like, who cares? Who really cares? Just go out and film the content. You'll never see these people again. Health. This has always been something that is on my mind constantly. I am just very over my body. I don't have any self-confidence in terms of how I look. I hate my body. I hate the way I look. I want to lose so much weight. Health is always the top priority, so that's always been something that I keep track of every year, but just a reminder. This is something that I would like to get, is a video editor. I hate editing videos. I hate editing videos. So I would love to be able to get a video editor, at least just part-time, to do maybe half of my videos, but we'll just have to see that. Right here, in terms of also getting 5,000 subscribers, I would love to have my monetization back. I did have it, but then I stopped posting on this channel for a very, very long time, so I lost it. So I just want to be able to get that back at some point this year. This right here is a Pilates girly, but this is kind of something like I like to try different types of workouts. Boxing, I'd like to go back to swimming, maybe Pilates, something like that. I just feel like it'd be interesting to just try different workouts. I just pretty much exclusively lift a lot, so I'd like to try something else. Right here is just a picture of concerts. This is just to say that I want to go to more shows. Can be concerts, could be comedy shows, something like that. I just like to go to more shows like that because I'm a very artistic person, obviously. So I'd like to go to more art stuff. And then this right here is to remind myself to drink water. I'm horrible at drinking water. When I tell you I'm horrible at drinking water, I'm horrible at drinking water. So with that, that is my entire 2025 vision board. I think it came out really cute. Obviously, there could have been a little bit more in certain spaces, but it really just comes down to not filling the entire space, but to fill it with pictures that will actually help you reach your goals, or actually kind of help you visualize those goals so that you actually reach them in the year of 2025. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, to be a part of our growing family over here, so that we can hit that 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube by the end of the year. Please let me know in the comments, what are some of your goals for 2025? And then you absolutely are going to put your full 100% heart into. I'm very curious on knowing exactly what you're shooting for this year. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one.